What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Wired Wednesdays. I'm here with Cable Guy Dave. Dave, is your mic on? 1 second. Yeah, we were having some technical difficulties. I know that's odd for us to have this, but let me pull up the chat real quick. Sorry, we're a little bit late tonight. We tried to start a little earlier, but life happened. But Vinny Del Greco, what's up? Travelers Travels, 10 minutes to midnight. Mr. Crypto Craig, Chuck Danger, Crypto Frank, what's going on? Firehawk 92, what is up? And Integra Guy. Well, this has been an interesting week in crypto. Things have gone up, and Dave's mic has gone down. There it goes. Okay, I can hear it.
It's thing. It keeps it going in and out.
Okay. Well, I guess I was going to start with you, Dave. Should I wait?
Yeah, you should wait. It should be fine. I think.
Here, let me pull this up then. I
love it.
I feel like there hasn't been much excitement. This week has been a lot of excitement. Crypto's been booming like crazy. But I can't get this. Why can I not? Nothing's working tonight, Dave. Nothing's working.
It's not supposed to work. That's how we run our show.
Where's dark mode every time? But yeah, this past week, I guess I'll start then if we're figuring out your mic. But not much on Terra's end this week. Been moving forward with a couple different projects, which is fun. No traveling though. Usually I'm traveling. I feel like I haven't been in a hotel room in one of these for a while. But I guess we have the times I was traveling, I think conflicted with your schedule too. So we so we weren't didn't have the right timing on it, but we're back and exciting week. So I'm trying to pull this up. I know it's just not working for me, Dave. It's not working. But here, let me try this other one real quick.
It's okay. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your mic's working now. So how about you start with?
Is?
I know you've got a couple things going on. Yeah. It's not cutting out.
Yeah, I mean, basically working. As usual, a lot of work. Basically, I made a new cable. Did I show that last week? I don't remember,
I think
Mike.
you did, but
I'm not sure.
It was a picture. I think it was a picture from the client.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's just these CMP cards, CMP 100-210s. So I haven't even posted online because the people that DM me directly, I started making cables. So I did like 15 batches. So that's 12 cables per batch, and they're all sold right now. So I'm working on another batch right now. So it's a lot of work because it's 12 different sizes as well. So
yeah,
just been working the whole weekend since last week. So
Crypto Frank wants to know if you can make a wireless cable.
That would be fantastic. Imagine.
Isn't that what Nikola Tesla or something? Did they kill him for that? The CIA or something? I don't know.
Probably, dude. You saw that thing, right? That documentary about that?
I've seen a couple documentaries about it. You want to talk about conspiracies? We can talk about conspiracies.
Oh, Jesus. We're short on time tonight.
Don't forget to pick me up when the yacht shows up, Dave. Yeah, you've been making a lot of those cables. So what are these cables for? The CMP cards?
And what CMP 100-210s that, Panda put a video on, and everybody wants them now.
Yeah.
And I think he just put a video today saying that they're not available.
Okay.
So I got myself a couple, but I guess to rewind back, these cards, from my understanding, there was only 8,000 cards that were made. They were made for a large farm, and they were specifically made, for mining purposes, and that's it. And so now this isn't like they liquidated all those cards, and now they're available to the public now. Well, they've been available to the public for a while, right? But
yeah, what is it? A CMP what? What's it?
CMP 100-210.
Okay.
It's a 12 gig card, and from my understanding, it's not a core intensive card. Yeah. It's It's a VRAM intensive card.
Okay. Here's a 12-pack of them for 2,100.
Well, people are getting the idea that they can sell them. So.
So people bought them all and now they're reselling them.
People are buying them, probably reselling them for a premium at this point.
So this is a 16 gig mining GPU. So this is not like one of those like lower bend chips that just didn't make it to like the AIBs, and so they just turned it into a card. This is like its own.
Okay, from my understanding now, this gets even. These are Titan cards.
Like which Titan?
The NVIDIA Titan 16 gig cards.
Like way back in the day, like the Titan?
From my understanding, yeah. And they took those cards and converted them over into the CMP 100-210s.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
The original Titan had 6 gigs, so it's not that one, right? It's a 16 gig. Let's see which one. The GTX Titan. It's 12 gigs. Maybe they just added more VRAM to it.
I don't know, but it's also it's a CPU connection too, so it's 4 powers on the top and 4. Whoa! What just happened? I lost all my screens.
Dave is frozen, guys.
What just happened?
He'll be back in a minute.
See, my browser lost connection.
Mining Kiing saying the RTX. Oh, the RTX Titan. Okay, RTX.
What the hell?
What's the?
That's the first.
So it's a different amount of like VRAM, right? That's on this one.
Well, yeah, it's 12 gigs. It was almost like they repurposed the Titans into these cards, from my understanding.
So this is 2018. So this is a 6-year-old card.
Yeah, it's right? Like 5 or 6 years old.
Oh wow! And what's it good for?
Crypto mining.
Oh.
I mean, they're designed for they're past. You have to cool them, right? You can't. There's no fans on these cards.
So they need to be in server cases then.
They have to be in a server case or in something that's going to cool the shit out of them.
It says 2020, so that makes kind of sense.
Right?
Interesting. Yeah, no, I know we were talking about these before, and I know a lot of people.
Yeah, but the Titan is not a CPU connection, though.
It's not a CPU connection. What do you mean?
No.
Like it's not a traditional 8-pin?
Yeah, no, this is an 8-pin CPU connection that comes on these the 100 210s.
Yeah.
CMP cards. That's where I come into play. Because you saw like when you were showing that thing before, it shows a Y adapter.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are buying those old Octominers that are from some company, I forgot, like PCP or whatever. I don't know what the name what the name of the company is, something. But they're the old Octominers, and they have no room, right? They have less room in the front and rear. So you would have to take the fans out of the Octominer to fit all of those, to do a 12 set of cards.
Yeah.
When the cables that I made is just 12 cables. You plug 12 cables in, you're good to go. You're ready to go.
Yeah.
PCSP.
Yeah. I remember
the company. So that's what's going on. That's the biggest push right now. And yeah, so it's like basically I'm just telling, like, if you're interested when we do live shows or I'm doing it short, just DM me, because right now I took some pictures, I just haven't had the time to actually put it online for sale.
Yeah.
Because people just DM me like, okay, how many you need? And then I've just been doing that. So it's making me extremely busy on top of the other orders that are coming in every day. So
we got Mining Kiing with a $5 super chat, Dave, that wants needs some cables or something. He has a bit maybe he has King. You have 150 Z15s. Is this new? 150 Z15s.
The cables are probably like brown.
Oh yeah.
King, what is those? The APW7s or something? The PSUs? See what he says.
I traded 4 S19Ks for 150 Z15s as is. What? That's wild.
Yeah.
Where are you even putting these? Are you just having these in Kansas, right? That's wild.
That is wild.
150 of them. Because I know you were testing some out, right? I think you had one. That's wild.
Yeah, APW7 style. So King wants good cables for them so he doesn't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Friends and family discount.
Yeah.
For 150, I'll have to stop production for everything else. Oh, those take some time too. Soldering and everything else. Whew.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
What's up, Jeff Key? How you doing? Mr. Flux himself. Asking for a friend. When is 100K BTC? I don't know. Jeff Key. I think it's closer than we think, though. I don't know. At the end of the year, there's always like kind of a rally, right? Maybe it'll touch it. It always seems like a December is always like a good month, and then is the not so good time, Dave.
When did we predict 100K? Remember we had this conversation a while ago, Mike?
Yeah, I want to bring up CoinMarketCap, but I can't find dark mode on it, so I don't want to flashbang everyone.
I mean, what you got showing right now is flashbanging this shit. Right?
That's true. All right, everyone, prepare yourselves. We're doing
Get ready.
Man, 68K. That is wild,
right?
Yeah, it's just the chart doesn't look so dramatic, but man, when Bitcoin falls under 60, you feel it. You feel it in your plums. Yeah, because it happened a lot. I mean, you can see it's been bouncing a lot off of this. I mean, it's not the exact, support line, but it's been hitting a max and hitting a low. That's for sure.
So what you're saying is I should keep my 100 Bitcoin then, right? Don't sell them.
God, look at that chart when you zoom out. Yeah. Keep your 100 Bitcoin, Dave. Keep the 100 Bitcoin.
Keep it for now.
That's wild. I mean, it looks like just another bull run. Looks like we've been in one. Oh, let me bring up that other website, that chart website. That was the better one, and it's darker, which is better.
It's darker.
Yeah. I don't like CoinMarketCap. I feel like has so much potential. I mean, they have some neat stuff added. You know what I mean? Like during here, let me zoom in a little bit.
It's funny you always say that too. You're like,
yeah, it's just so much potential. Like it's such a good name, but their layouts just like, bleh.
It's basic.
Yeah. Here, let me log into this. I don't even know my own logins. Is that it? There it goes. All right, let me switch this over. Yeah, I love this website. This is the one Frank showed me. The booth over in Nashville. Speaking of which, Mining Disrupt is coming up soon.
Jesus,
that's
dude,
crazy.
They just had Mining Disrupt.
Yeah. Where's this price here?
Well, first thing is if we go, or whatever it's if I go, whatever. Vegas. CES, right? That's January again? Same time.
What yeah, January.
That's around the corner.
Yeah. Well, this is an optimistic chart. This says we'll be over 200K by February, so
interesting. Then I'll sell.
Yeah.
I'll sell my 100.
Your top right corner. I tried looking for it, Jeff. Yeah, I didn't see it. The account icon. Okay, you got to go in there now. Dom G, what's up, man? Mr. Hawk Crypto, 28 people, 10 likes, bro. Hit the like button. 20. Yeah, how many do we have? We have 28 on YouTube and 14 on Twitter or X. I'm selling someone to break 70K. Yeah, I mean it seems like every time I hit 70K, it just goes straight back down. Michael Saylor personally has 17.7K BTC. Oh, I can bring up. Let's look up. We can here. Let me switch. I know I'm switching. I got to get better at these screens, Dave. Got to get better. Let's see, I had MicroStrategy up here earlier. Mr. Michael Saylor. What does he have?
He's doing okay.
Oh, you're saying personal? Oh, so MicroStrategy. Him personally, I thought you meant that MicroStrategy has 79,000 Bitcoin.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, Dave. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, support the network. Support it, man. Like, seriously. Jesus.
Mr. Crypto Craig, GPURisers booth this year. Definitely not at CES. Mining Disrupt, I don't know. You got to talk with Mr. Hawk Crypto Mining. And I don't know what the plans are for that. I don't like that it's, like 7 months after? Is that what it is?
It's in March, dude.
I mean, the weather will be a lot better. It's in a better spot. It's just, the dude that's like running the show though at Mining Disrupt is just like got probably the cheapest time slot he could have. You know what I mean?
March. Nothing's going on. Here we go.
Like I don't know why else it would be such a different date, but yeah, no, I feel like they should have.
It's a different venue, right? So it's going to be close to you guys, and it's not going to be in super sweaty Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's in Fort Lauderdale, I think, this time. So it's
that convention center is really nice too.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's so close. They should have maybe waited a year, you know what I mean, and had like a year and a half afterwards. I don't know though. It just doesn't seem. It seems kind of like a money grab, but I don't know. At
least my lungs would be cleared out by then if I go from the mold in the other hotel. So
yeah,
Jesus, what a joke that was, huh?
What's up, Mass Boost? I invest in Elsinore beer. Mad Investor, what's going on, man? Trump is buying burgers with Bitcoin, so this is the way. Yeah. It's real world adoption here. Yeah, Jeffy, 200K.
I'll sell at 200K. Oh, my 100
Mike,
Bitcoin.
Everybody needs to vote. Make your heathens go vote. We got you, Mike. We got you, Comrade Kamala. Probably the cheapest month he could get 100%. 100%. That's what I think it is, Crypto Frank.
Yeah, what's going on in March? Nothing happens in March.
Yeah. Miami, Lauderdale, same temp, Dave. Yeah, it's close, but I don't something about Miami just
makes you just want to sweat when you go there. I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it over there.
Yeah, because me and Dave hung out for the Flux thing, and we went to like the Fort Lauderdale area. Like that was way better, Dave. Don't you think?
It was night and day difference, bro.
Yeah, it was
night and day difference.
It was a lot better. Broward
Convention. I mean, it was hot, but it was just I don't know. It's a different animal over there in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeffy's band, Kamala. It's the election is coming soon. I know we don't really talk a whole lot about politics, but the betting odds have been dramatic recently, like crazy dramatic. It's people are putting a lot of money up. But
who's putting money up?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Like on Polymarket, the bets here. I'll bring it up real briefly. I know it tingles Mike or Hawk. Here we go. Where is it? Polymarket. Yeah, the presidential election. That's pretty dramatic. And there's a lot of money up. It's almost $1 billion. But what are the chats saying here? Sorry, my thing is I gotta fix this. Panda sold GPUs. Just swap. Yeah, that's what that thing is, right? Like you swap some GPUs and you get the mining ones.
Yeah, and that's what's going on. But his last video, he was like, "There's no more left."
Yeah,
so I got in right before. I guess it changed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is 60%. It's just nuts. It's nuts. But again, you don't know what's influencing this stuff. You know what I mean? Pretty much everything you read online is either like right-wing propaganda or left-wing propaganda. So it's just like, what super shit do you want today? It's
what kind of a soup sandwich do you want to hear today?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
it's all AIDS.
She did an interview with Brett Baer. Yeah, no, I saw a couple clips of that, Mike. But I mean, that's the thing. Like, you only get like clips, right? That's the problem. Like, there's some good and there's some bad to both sides, right? I hate being Switzerland on everything, but it's yeah. Stay tuned on Miami. Jeff, come on, let's drop some bombs here. What's going on? What are you guys doing in Miami? But yeah, I trust Banana Ganda. Yeah, no, it's important. You got to follow the banana prices. This is the most important. I don't need any political news. Hawk just tells. Yeah, exactly. It's same with blackjack, right, King? You don't even have to play because Mike gives you the answer. Like it's that it's politics. It's but yeah, it was cut short. It was the most important election of our generation. I feel like that's been said a couple times, Mike. I feel like it's been said a couple times, but the economy is an important thing. You know what I mean? But I wish it was more fun. I wish the elections were more fun. It's too serious. You know, I really wanted Kid Rock to be VP. And I wanted, I just wanted some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Like just crazy stuff. Like they should have just tried to keep Biden alive as long as possible and just just have fun. Just have fun with it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, every 4 years the biggest election. Yeah, exactly. It's
presidential candidates getting older and older and older.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, man, they're gonna be in canes before you know it. Running our country.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Mitch McConnell's just gonna be in a head of Jello, and he's just gonna be an AI, a McConnell AI.
Geriatric. Which geriatric would you like to vote for this time?
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy, dude.
And if they lose, they just throw the head jelly in the trash can. It's just gone. Let's see.
It's like all these guys were born when fucking Jesus was around. Like, what the hell, dude?
Well, Trump launched a coin before the election. Yeah, he didn't. I saw something about that. Mike, you probably know about that. Mike, did he do that? I think they mentioned something about this week for it, right? Biden's like Palpatine. Yeah. Can we get some libertarian propaganda? Yeah, Aragorn. I agree. But let's see. Yeah, no, I switched over to the crypto one, and then Trump's coin popped up. I was gonna see Jeff. You mentioned 100K. Do they have something like that on? It's amazing what people will bet on. It's just amazing. How do you even start one of these? Can you? Roaring Kitty, jail in 20. Yeah, this is stupid.
Jesus, dude.
Oh well, this chart gets lower and lower every.
What the hell?
Well, Bitcoin hit 250K in 2024. I don't know. Yeah, let's go back to the charts, Dave. Yeah, I don't know about
in the chat.
This is a little optimistic. Yeah. What was the question? Oh, Mike, did Trump come out with his coin yet? His crypto coin? Casper needs a hero. What is Casper doing? I haven't even looked at Casper in a while.
I don't know. I think Casper's like kind of going down a little bit.
It's at 13 cents.
That's not.
Yeah, I mean it's up 200% in the year, so I think it's doing pretty good.
The mining went like to crap. My understanding.
Yeah. Yes, or released. What was it called, Mike? I can pull that up. I'm gonna start dog shit coin. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, Caspa's gone. The
mining
seems like none of those things are profitable anymore.
Yeah, like oh, dude, I don't even know like the little miners. I don't know. They like a penny a day or something. Yeah, it's not.
That's
promising.
Brutal. Yeah, I think I know a lot of that's been like the talk of the town with all these different miners that pop up that are like 30 grand and then they don't make anything. But it's I think I mentioned before, like all the successful clients that I see, because I do all the numbers, not all of them, but I do a lot of like the I see what all the clients are doing like at Terra.
Mm-hmm.
And by far the biggest winners are always like the Bitcoin and Litecoin guys, like by far, especially Litecoin. Like I feel like over the past year and a half, those have been like rock solid. But like these Caspa guys are, and that's what's crazy is you kind of like try to educate them, but they see some videos that are like, wow, this will get me rich, and then they buy this equipment and they just don't understand what went wrong because they didn't do enough research. But Caspa is like just another one, but I don't. I'm still, I'm a little sour about Caspa because when it was GPU mineable, I was like, no, I'm not going to mine it, and then it went haywire. Yeah, I did the same thing with lithium. I was too pessimistic about these coins, Dave. I got to branch out. I got to expand my horizons.
You got to be in it to win it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm buying a lithium miners. I'm going all in on those ASICs.
Oh yeah, should definitely. Any new coin that comes out, Mike, you should go all in. You should buy the biggest ASIC miner that they have available at the time.
Yeah, that's what I've heard is good.
Yeah, seems
Trump
to be really good.
They're all pretty much the same. They did a few sub variants. Most of the APW7s are just standard. Still opportunities to buy and hold more. Yeah. Trump card. Is that what it's called? No. Aleo ASIC. Yeah. Right when I read something about Aleo, it was all about ASICs, and I looked on hash rate, and I started seeing people on, the Terra's economy. They were mining this stuff on GPUs, and I was surprised to see that. But yeah, I guess they still are coming out with ASICs for that. I thought the whole point of the project was ASICs. There's so much that goes on behind like art, you know what I mean?
I can't follow everything.
Let's see, what is... Let me go to hash rate. Yeah, let me pull this up. I wish I could have like multiple like things where I could just click them. Can I do that? No.
Tabs? No, because you gotta like accept the tab in the thing and let them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is a 49. Is this 49? Yeah, it's not dead, Mike. They're making $1.43 a day. 4090. Mike, our 4090 giveaway has... Oh, yeah, I gotta... Let me pull that up, too, Mike. Sorry, what was I reading? Today was a long day. Making $12 a day on Core AI with single 4090 GPU. Yeah, that's sick. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's sick. It's just, it's like... If you pull machines off of other platforms, it just makes it a pain. You know what I mean? Like, this is how I see it, at least. It's kind of like, no matter what the platforms like Clore, Flux Edge, Vast, all of them, right? I know there's a couple others. Eventually, like, people will play the arbitrage game, right? Where they'll rent one machine on a platform that's cheaper and put it on another platform that's more. Like, eventually they're like, that arbitrage will close. And I think that's what we're going to see here soon, where eventually the big play, I keep saying eventually, I think the big play is going to be for the platforms, right? Like 25% is crazy, but a lot of these platforms are close, they're on the bleeding edge of this, so they could charge really high, fees. But I think the fees are going to start getting lower and lower because people are going to be playing the arbitrage game, and that's why you can't have one like, that's the thing, right? We'll use that as an example, King. Like, $12 a day on Clore doesn't make any sense when you can go on Vast and get it for $6 a day. It just doesn't. Like, why is it so much more on Clore? You know what I mean? Like, if it's still the same rental, it just doesn't make sense. Just pull the NVMe out and put a new one, and keep the install and you're good. Yeah. Oh, I know I mentioned last time my Vast rigs got unverified. I talked with the Vast guys.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. I asked them, I'm like, hey, I'm just wondering, like, these things were verified, they're not, like, and then he asked if he spent some time with me, which I thought was nice. Kind of explained it, but I guess if you have like errors, like PCIe errors, bandwidth, bad SMI, NVIDIA SMIs, like if those are on there, it'll just like automatically unverify you, not de-verify. Like, de-verified, I guess from my understanding, is when you just like your reliability just takes a huge hit for a long time.
There's no validation, basically.
Yeah,
can't validate the card anymore, like the rig.
Yeah, but they'll unverify you if you have like errors. It'll just like go on there. So, long story short, the guy verified both of them for me, which is nice because one was never verified, and it's because I don't even know what reason, but yeah. So both of those are verified now, which is cool. So the Vast guys are good. I like Vast. Mining Kiing, just pull the NVMe out and put a new one in. Keep the install and you're good. Yeah, that's crazy that Vast doesn't like bug out with that. You know what I mean? I don't know. And King, is there a way to do like you can't do that unless you're like local, right? Like how would I do that with like one of my rigs that's at Terra in Melbourne? I would have to like go up there and do it, right? It's I don't know, but yeah, these things will. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of chasing the tail, right? Like this platform will be more profitable this day than this one, It's good to see, but like I said, it's an arbitrage game. If you can rent the same thing for cheaper somewhere else, but then get more somewhere else, like why wouldn't you just rent this one and put it on that one? Then people will start doing that. I'm sure people do it now. But yeah. Ooh, Chuck Danger. Mitch McConnell looks like the politician from the original X-Men movie where the politician guy comes out of the water and gushes. Yeah, it does. It looks just like him. I remember that, like a blobfish. Exactly, Chuck Danger. Chlor gives you $3 a day to keep it in their wallet. What does that mean? I think I saw something, but I know a lot of the YouTubers came out with some videos on Chlor. I mean, I'm all for it, right? Like the more marketplaces that come up, the more competition there is for the marketplaces, which in our arena will hopefully eventually lower the fees on these marketplaces, but it also makes the marketplaces better, right? Like competition breeds innovation. So I think that's good, but I don't know what, why would they give you $3 a day to keep it in their wallet? That doesn't make sense. Here, maybe I could pull something at Mad Investor. Do you have like a link or something I could pull up that kind of reads through that? We can go through that. GPURisers, go to the data center, replacing it with me. That's it. Yeah, see, no, I'm good. Vast it is, King. Vast it is.
I have it in my garage, dude, and I'm not touching them. Like it's rented, and I'm getting what I wanted. I don't care about like, we don't live off this stuff, so it's like I don't care if I could make like $1 more a week. Yeah. It's just not worth the time and effort for me personally. Maybe you gotta chase, as much as possible, but I don't know. Put in perspective, like my 3090s pay for themselves. Yeah. So it's just like at this point, it's okay. I'm ahead of the game. It's a plus, right?
Yeah. Jeff keeps saying your Proxmox VPN start a new VM. Yeah, I want to have like a hypervisor on them, but I have 2 machines at the data center that are just my personal ones. I sold one to I don't know if he wants to say it, but I sold one. But I would want to do Proxmox. I just one, I don't know a lot. I know you have to do PCIe pass-through. I know it's not rocket science to do. I just don't have experience with it, and it's like if it's not broken, why fix it? You know what I mean? Like I'm not there to chase a couple more dollars. I just if it sits and works, I have these rigs on Vast, and I mean they're just rented. Like it's no problem. They're always rented. The only problem I had was 2 of them got unverified, but then the guy just verified them again, which is cool. So,
well, you told them who you were, and they were like, "I'm so sorry,
Mr. Yeah, no, they apologized. They called me right away. They called and texted me, and they were just asking for my apology.
Yeah,
no, but they did. Yeah, they did say something that was interesting, which I'll share with everyone. They said like. They didn't say a word for word. It's not verbatim. But if you have like an 8-card rig, like if you have a higher end rig that has multi GPU, he told me at least, he's like, yeah, just like if you put another one online, just message me. I'll verify it. Like you don't have to go, like if you have these large machines, you don't have to go through a verification process, which I didn't know. I didn't know if like that's something that just people didn't tell people or something, but I'll let everyone know that. Like you don't, I guess, have to wait through verification if you have like higher.
Don't have to wait for verification.
No, I think it's just a thing. Like I just think it's a thing.
But what? Like what's the minimum amount?
He said 8. He said like 8? If you put another 8 card, I mean that's maybe you could do it with 6. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So it's I don't know if I did set them up though. I have 2 other rigs that are 2 card ones. So I have 4 more 4090s, 2 cards each. I kind of want to do like right now those are kind of screwed up, right? Like really old versions of NVIDIA on them. They need updating. They haven't been rented in a while. I think I might install Proxmox on those and mess around. I was thinking about that, maybe possibly combining it. I don't know if that's a possibility, but they're unrented right now, so I figured why not spend a day and kind of mess around and see what could be done, right, Dave?
That's what I would do, of course. It's not cheap. Cards have they're quite valuable, especially the builds that you made. So that I would spend the time to get up and running for sure.
Yeah, because that would be super nice to have Proxmox on it, and then you could just have different like VMs. You know what I mean? Like instead of reflashing the NVMe, then it would kind of make sense to do it. But right now, it is not, in my opinion, it's just not worth it, especially having these at like not my house. You know what I mean? But I think I am actually going to be testing some stuff out at my house here soon. I have an air-conditioned garage, and I think I might put like a 42U rack, like a deep rack in there, because I have, fiber. You know what I mean? And another fiber line, like a separate one, is not that expensive. You know what I mean? I think I may like downgrade my house fiber to like 1 gig, and then get like a 2.5 or 5 gig line, because they're like $150. But if you have a bunch of 4090s running, it makes sense. So I may be doing something like that soonish, but the problem with that is like, then I'm gonna want to get Ubiquity, and like it's just gonna cost money. You know what I mean, Dave? It's just like it's gonna cost money, and it's like
you could get into a rabbit hole really quick.
Yeah, because I know, oddly enough, this is gonna surprise the Mining King, but my mesh network is not operating at full.
Unbelievable! I am so surprised, Mike.
Yeah, it's actually kind of weird. Like I can't show you guys because it's behind the screen here, but it's like browning. Like it gets really, really hot. Like it's
really,
like it's not good, and it shuts off randomly. Like if it gets too hot in here, it's just a problem. Like I know
your problem is, Mike. I know your problem is.
What's my problem?
You need a TVM cable.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, it is a barrel plug, Dave. It is a barrel plug.
That's what you need.
Yeah, it is a barrel plug.
It's proven. I'll help you out.
So yeah, it's
make a video on it. Jeez.
But yeah, no, I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of. It's just how do you find time in the day to do it? You know what I mean? I want to like have hardwire in here. You know what I mean? From my garage, I want to run this, but just the idea of running cat cable in my attic right now, just like it's not the vibe. But
I've been through it, and I just had my attic completely sprayed again because it's the soft stuff that's sprayed.
Yeah,
and I had to completely spray it again because you compromise the integrity of like the spray and stuff like that if you go on top of it and flatten it down, because the heat goes into those low spots.
So you're saying I should run it before I could do spray installation?
Yeah, like you have to do all the running first, and then just get it done so it's nice and sprayed and you're good to go.
Yeah, it's
But it's done like all my cables are ran, so now I'm good to go at the house anyway.
Yeah, I need to do that because I want to have like PoE cameras. You know what I mean? Like I want to have the Ubiquity cameras and like the setup. But anytime I think about doing the internet for Ubiquity, I'm like, it's only worth it if I do the cameras. You know what I mean? In my opinion, it's only worth it to do that. And then I don't want to do the cameras, so then I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I kind of would want to do it all at once.
Well, Mike, Crypto Frank knows a company that can do it.
Oh yeah, Frank, I know. I was gonna actually message you about that at some point because I did just have an AC. I know this is getting personal, but I'm gonna be redoing some of the AC in the house, and it's they're gonna do spray insulation or something afterwards. So now I'm really like kind of thinking about.
You really have to just run the wires. If not, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah,
you have to do it.
Yeah. So
that's it. Make the phone call.
But Chuck Danger, GPURiser, NVIDIA container CLI device error 3, unknown device. What causes that error? Manifest saying loose ribbon cables. Yeah, I don't think I've had that one before. NVIDIA container CLI device error 3. Usually it'll show like a PCIe like ID. Not that ever helps me, but usually it shows something if it's. But maybe a loose ribbon cable. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I get the same error every time. Like, we've had some, the hurricane, like the power out. We've had 2 power outages with that, and I don't have like backups on my machines, but every single time there's a power outage and it reboots, both of those machines have a bad PCIe bandwidth error. And then this past one, they had an NVIDIA SMI error, and I don't know why, but if I just wait like a day, they all go away. I don't know if it just no one like sends a report or no one does anything. I think it might just be like when it reboots.
It resets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will teach you PCIe. Yeah, please, King. Honestly, I want to mess around with it, especially if I'm going to be putting like a rack in the garage. I want to. And is there a way with? I mean, maybe you're already on here, but yeah, I kind of want to add them all together. I know we've talked about that before, King, like adding resources together, like to, like that computer and that computer back here. Like, could you just combine those and split them up, or is it not that easy? You know what I mean? I kind of want to explore that more. I know you're going to be doing it, which is super exciting. So I asked Flux AI driver issue. Yeah. The Flux AI, Jeffkey, is so fast. And the image generation is extremely fast. Like, it's very, very impressive. It makes me kind of think like, and you probably know, Jeffkey, but like they must limit, like artificially limit the speed, on ChatGPT or Olama or whatever, any kind of stable diffusion. They must just like, unless you have it running locally on your computer, these paid, these subscription-based ones, they must just limit it. Like, it probably operates a lot quicker and comes up with the image a lot quicker, but it probably just shows it loading, so you're not constantly like using their stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've never seen a image generator faster than was it Flux One? I think is your image or text to image. I'm not just saying that to be a shill, because I do love the project, but it is very, very quick. Let's see. When you get a Ubiquiti, it will change your life and make you a network engineer. I mean, you can hawk into it. Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it needs to be that with cameras. Like, I just want a one and done thing. Yeah, Crypto Frank, I need to bug you. I'm gonna bug you tomorrow about that. I'm gonna bug you. It's 100 gig fiber runs don't be cheap. Yeah. I'll probably do it too. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, what's the point of having a gig versus 5 gig connection on Vast? Like, you're not really paid much more. I know people have like bandwidth, but it's like $1 a terabyte. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, I know it's great and it's there and it's cool, but like, if I'm not going to get paid more for it, then I'm not going to do it, right? It's like, it's the same thing. Like, I have a bunch of these Epic boards that are for sale. I have like 4 of them, right? But at the end of the day, like, I have some boards that are 32 cores, and I have some that are 64, and the 64 are like $400 more expensive, but they rent for the same price. You know what I mean? Like, on Vast, you don't get paid by cores, you don't get paid for RAM, you know what I mean? So like, it's the same thing with internet. I know I'm ranting, but like why have it if you're not going to get paid more for it? You know what I mean? It just doesn't connect well in my head.
Well,
Crypto Craig.
I mean, it's just like if you do multiple rigs, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You just have the bandwidth for yourself to allocate, 1 gig per, like, dedicated legitimately. But yeah, if you're not going to get paid more, why have it available where it's not even going to like kind of compensate for the amount you're giving availability? It's not worth it.
Yeah.
At all.
Crypto Craig AC man, can you offset the heat from 5049s? Yeah. I mean, that question, I've probably asked that question about with different cards, over the years. But like, why is it hot in here? And you just see like a machine just radiating in the corner. Like, it's not that. I know it's not that. But no, these, like, here, let me pull up my VAST stuff real quick. Yeah, see, one right now is at 72 Celsius, or what GPU is at that. The other one's at 44, or the other rig. So that's I assume that's like the hottest card on the rig, and these are both 8-card 4090s. So 72 and 44, and in all honesty, 72, like that one, it goes to 72 for like maybe a minute, and then it's back down to like low 40s for 15 minutes. Like that, these aren't like training models. So that's why I was like, at first I was thinking like, I would never put these in my house. It's too much heat. It's just like crypto mining, right? Like it's gonna be the same thing. Like I've done it before, and it's just like, even when it was super profitable, I was like, I don't know if this is worth it. Like it's putting a strain on everything. But after seeing how these things like operate, especially like certain card amount rigs and stuff like that, and finding the right customers and that utilize it for maybe just running a platform that they're using, like a subscription based text to image or whatever they're doing, and it's just reserved most of the time. Like I feel like you can run these easily. Like they really do not put off a lot of heat.
I ran like 10 of them in the summertime in my garage at one point. The single rigs, right?
Yeah.
The server cases, they're high flow cases, right? And I would open my garage door, put something down just to flow the air. Never put the AC on. If I put the AC on, maybe it might be on the weekend if I was going in and out, using a refrigerator, for a party or something like that, right? So it just wouldn't be hot. You know what I mean? Just don't want it hot while I'm trying to enjoy myself on the weekend. But and I only have 1 gig up and down.
Yeah.
Never had any errors or anything like that. It was just like so much though, right? Because you have to update drivers and everything else. That's why I just have like 2 of them right now.
Yeah.
It's easy to maintain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially how busy I am. But I don't know. I'm getting fiber at my shop, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Winter time is kind of cold in the shop. Definitely like to offset the heat, man.
Yeah.
That's
the thing that I feel like you gotta, like, if I had to have it in my house or like in a shop or whatever, like you can't just assume it's not going to be running, right? Like the machine that I just mentioned, like it's like the one that I just said that was 72 is now at 45. You know what I mean? Like it switches, but I did have a client once where the rig was just pinned at like 75 for like 2 weeks. It was very rare, but it did happen. I lost my tab. There it is. So I don't know what I'm ranting about even, but what I'm saying is like you have to have the AC available if it's there. Like you have to have the right overhead for it and assume that it's going to be using wattage. But in your shop, you have pretty good AC in there, right?
I have a mini split my mini split's made for double the garage that I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like if I want to, and it's efficient, right? It doesn't really cost that much to run it. Just as like just using my garage in general, right? I mean, so I don't know. I just did a short, and like the cards I'm giving like in return for some CMP cards. You should see my cards, dude. I didn't even clean them. That's how clean they were in the short. Because I always keep my garage like really, really clean. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. But
no, I'm the same way.
I just think like if it's like really clean, just trying to minimize the dust, just your hardware and everything else just works so much better. That's all.
Yeah. No, it does. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dust gets in, makes the fans have issues. It's the same thing like dust in a fan, like in your room. You know what I mean? Dust will age these things. Scott Sheffield, what's up, man? Good to see you again. I got to redo my AC. My kids' bedrooms aren't getting enough air, so I'm probably going to switch the bedrooms to mini splits. Where are you located, Scott Sheffield? Like what state? I see splits are becoming a lot more common in homes, and I love the idea of it. Honestly, we were talking about that. Me and my fiance were like kind of going over because everyone knows I was kind of redoing the AC here and trying to figure that out. And we think we might just put like a split in our bedroom, North Texas. Okay, so it gets warm there. Yeah, so it's I don't know. I really like it. I have a mini split in the garage. That's fine, but I know some people that have mini splits, and it's great because you can like your whole house can be at like 76, and I'm kind of like a polar bear, right? Like I like it cold in the house. I want to be like I want to walk around in like a sweat. I would like tracksuits. Everyone knows I like tracksuits. I want to walk around in a full tracksuit every day, and it's not realistic to have the whole house like that. It's just it's strain, it's the electric and everything. But with the mini splits, you can have your bedroom at like 68 degrees and have the rest of the house at like 76. And it's just great. You know what I mean? And then when you wake up, you can have, the smart, the thermometers or thermostats or whatever, and kind of switch it, right? Like during the day, the bedroom split is off and then you have the house on. It's pretty cool. I think
my buddy's an electrician, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying this is a new thing that you could set up your AC unit, right, with sensors in all the rooms. And if one room is not at the temperature that you have it set for, the AC unit will turn on.
Yeah.
Like regulating your whole house.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, I've seen that too. The new thermostats have that. Like they have ones that you just put elsewhere. Yeah.
That's like, so, because our bedroom, fortunately, in a wintertime, it stays warm when we want it to be warm. In the summertime, it's like really cool because they added vents.
Mm-hmm.
And they added another like intake in our master bedroom because we have a really big, like, my master bedroom is bigger than I need it. It's huge, so they had to put more vents and another intake inside the master bedroom itself.
Yeah,
so it works now, but I mean the whole house could get regulated a lot better. But my buddy was telling me that because he, like I said, he's an electrician. He works for a company. He's in charge of like the company, and they do a lot of those now.
Yeah.
Smart systems, dude. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's nice. We were I know we're talking a lot about HVAC, but they have one that I thought was pretty interesting is these like dual phase like systems that have like a low and high speed. Have you heard of those?
I think so.
Like for instance, just say the thing uses like 2,500 watts or whatever. I know it probably doesn't use that, but 2,500 watts, like it never actually turns off the system, but it goes into like a low power mode that's like 800 watts, and it'll run that. So like your house constantly has airflow going, and then if it gets too warm, it'll kick on the high one. But it's like a variable rate on how it does it, but it never actually shuts off. So it's not on, off,
keep it regulated.
Yeah, because that's one thing I can't not that I can't stand, but I've noticed, but also we don't have like really any installation that we need to do, and it's just the windows and door, all that stuff takes into account, right? But whenever the air shuts off, like the dogs, you can smell the dogs, you can you just feel that it's shut off. There's not, and then once the air kicks back on, it's like, it's like circulating the air, it's like filtering the air. And I've noticed that with like, especially cooler months. God, we're turning into HVAC people, Dave. We're gonna rename the show, but during cooler months, your AC never kicks on, right? So everything is just like sitting, like there's no air movement. And I love air movement. Like I need air movement. It drives me like nuts when it's not. So how else do you have the air move unless you keep clicking the AC to go lower and lower, So I kind of like the idea of like the 2-speed one, but they said there's condensation issues. I don't know, Dave. I don't know.
I have the Honeywell Pros with my house, so they're really good thermostats. Yeah, like I have it. So now I have it set so like during the day, because I would forget, because I would have it set at like, I don't know, dude, 68 at nighttime or whatever, and like forget to turn it up when I leave, and just it'll be a fucking 68 all day, and just like at the end of the month, just hurting paying that bill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just made it kind of dummy proof. I just set the times from such times, and I don't touch it anymore. It's set for success now. So but I noticed that like the auto, like having the fan on, like you were saying, like I could set my fan to always be on, and then when it hits a certain temperature, like it always circulate air.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And then it'll set like the AC to turn on if it needs to be turned on.
Yeah, mine does that too, actually. Yeah, like a constant fan, but I don't know. It's these two-phase systems or whatever they were mentioning
that's pretty cool.
They're becoming more popular where it's just less airflow. You know what I mean, or something. I don't know.
It's efficient. It's on all the time, but it's efficient on the compressor isn't being, I guess it's not on fully. I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The real thing is the surge.
What do you mean, like
surge for the compressors? Yeah, on and off.
Yeah, it can wear them out. It's kind of like the on-off features on some cars. When it first came out, they had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
But here, let me catch up on the comments here. Mining Kiing. Now you're mentioning the secret cloud project I'm on. Yeah, me and King have been talking about this. This stuff. You should name the thing King, the project. Just name it something completely off the walls. But yeah, no, it is cool. There's some cool stuff King's doing. He's doing a lot. Let's see, 50-ton 3-stage. What's up, Swamp 7? Mining Kiing, just hardline water cool everything like Linus. No, I'm not even reading the rest of that sentence, King. No hardline water here. Nest thermostats lets you run the blower without the compressor on. Yeah, I think ours has that too. It's just you have to like manually do it, but yeah, there's something about this variable one. Variable speed fans on some of them. Swamp 7. All the new HVACs are that way. The motor has a variable feed drive. So no contractor on the motor, contactor on the motor. So very expensive. It seems like that might be the way to go with this new one. We got to make a decision here soon. So I need to figure out the cabling, the wiring, and all that. So it's always cabling, something, Dave.
Then the AC. Well, I mean, remember, what was it like last year? Remember I told you the whole thing? Like, I had mold in my brand new AC unit, brand new house. And then the guy, of course, didn't make it better when he dropped his fucking drill through my ceiling.
I remember you
nightmare, dude. Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
Were you sitting there and just saw
dude, I was downstairs. And I thought the guy fell through the fucking roof, like right through my sheetrock. And I'm like, what the hell was that? So I get up and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I get up and I go upstairs and see the drill. It's like stuck inside the sheetrock. So I just say nothing. I'm waiting for them, to come down. Guy comes down the stairs in the attic and he's like, I'm sorry.
My bad.
I'll get it fixed.
Yeah.
I was like, do you want me to call your boss? He's like, yes, please. So, whatever. It is what it is. What are you going to do?
Yeah, no, exactly. It's
that was just but yeah, but they did the right thing. That company actually added more vents to my AC unit and fixed the whole AC unit the right way too. So
nice. Yeah, no, it's important to do it all. It's just
crazy, dude.
The joys of home ownership.
Tell me about it.
Is always dealing with this stuff, but that's how we got started on it. Was the server rack in the garage, and I'm going to try to think through. I don't know. We'll see. That's the thing is, I don't want to spend all this money doing all this HVAC work and then not, have like a garage that's hot. It's I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. You have the mini split in a garage, though. So
yeah, that's that works really well. It's a 120. It's I think like in 10,000 BTU or something, and it works really well. Oddly enough, the only thing that is insulated in my house is the garage, and I don't know.
Of course.
I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, it's really nice. Like, I love it, right? Like, I'm always in the garage, working on the car, like doing something. And the people like tiled the garage, and then the whole garage door is insulated, but then they had no AC in it. It was just weird. But
yeah, that is kind of weird because usually when you insulate, maybe that was the next thing they were going to do, and then they just never got around to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. But let me pull up this one. But how do we get on that, Dave?
I have no idea, dude.
Veered off.
But this is what it's called. This is Wired Wednesdays.
Yeah,
they know the deal.
Let's see. Jeff Key mentioned this. See, that's the problem with this chart. It goes back to here. Let me zoom in to there. I can change the axis. That's what I can do. Let me redo that. Reset axes. Auto scale. No, it's not going to do it. Or wait, no, I can do it on this side, right? No, that's not doing it. See, Dave, I'm the worst streamer ever.
What do you mean? This is good. It's not flashbanging me. I'm happy. Take your time.
How do you? Why is that not do? I swear this did it last time. Because when you zoom in, the chart looks awful. Yeah, I mean, it has this. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it is. It's so hard to. If you could predict it, then everyone would be buying or selling or doing all this, and maybe they are. Maybe there's some conspiracy theories with that, but I don't know. It's frustrating. I can't do this chart. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go through all the charts again tonight, but I wish that worked. But I don't know, Dave. What else do you got, Dave?
That's about it, really. Just I was finally able to. I mean, about me, I was finally able to get my website linked to my YouTube channel. So that was pretty cool.
What do you mean linked?
Like if you pull my my website up, right? It should have a tab for like shop, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that there's like links to like when I do a short or a video, like directly to my.
Here, let me share it real quick.
So that works, just in case people like look in and new people. You know what I mean?
Where is it?
No, my YouTube channel.
Oh, YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah, my YouTube channel. So there's a tab there. It should be like shop or something like that. Oh, that's nice. You have me saved. Oh yeah, store. There you go. Isn't that pretty cool?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's not like any chronological order or anything like that. It's just like, you see all like the different colors and stuff like that. That's just like the sleeving. Like that's an option. Like for a color for that type of cable and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's like it goes to the website. So if you mark on it, then it just goes right to the website. And then
I just clicked this one. It doesn't switch over for this. But yeah, I'm on the website now.
It should switch over to the website itself.
It does, yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to show the tab or whatever. So that's pretty cool. So like, let's say I come up with a new cable, and I don't know how the integration works, right? Because right now I'm still having some problems like putting more like cables on there or something. I don't know. I'm still learning it, but I guess the main point is that if someone comes on like my short or it's going to be shorts, let's be honest, right? I'll do videos when I have a chance, but if somebody comes on like a short and I have something that's new, I could put a link to whatever that's new, hopefully to like that new cable, and they could just take a look at it or whatever. You know what I mean?
They don't have to like go to your website and find what you're talking
like
about,
find a link and be like, who the hell is this or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Nice.
Dude, I was working on this for like 6 months. Ever since I opened the new GPUcables.com up, I've been trying to get it to work.
Yeah.
And I finally got it to work. So
I think I did try this at some point. I just it didn't integrate with WooCommerce. I think that was my problem. Is this with Shopify?
This is Shopify, yeah.
Yeah, see, I needed that's what it was. I needed to create like a Shopify website to do it, or use Shopify as like a plugin or something. And after I got to that point, I was like, nah,
not doing that again.
Yeah. But Shopify is a lot better. WooCommerce is not. I mean, it served its purpose, right? But it's Shopify. Sorry, I'm tired already. Shopify just makes it easy. It's yeah, I mean that's your experience with it too compared to WooCommerce, right?
It's a lot easier to add something, but I use both websites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you have customers that still order on like the Veteran Miner because they already have their profile or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So I'll have both of the websites available. Probably always. I wish that I could make my like the Veteran Miner website as easy, eye appealing as the Shopify website. That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, I've thought a lot about that too. You know what I mean? I've thought about just completely scrapping the website and just doing a Shopify one and making it simple, because then it integrates with everything.
I know
Shopify does take a little bit more right off the top, and I think that they also sell analytics, and I mean all these guys do, right? But I just I didn't want to have something controlling like that in the beginning. I was just like hard headed with it, and I wanted everything like that I controlled. And that was, I think we've had these conversations, Dave, too, but it gets to a point where it's just like, it's so much easier having it on a platform that just works, right? And then it ends up opening up like this, like because you're on Shopify, you can have it connected to your YouTube channel.
Yeah. It helps. Like thing. It just shows like it, if somebody's interested, they're not clicking or trying to figure out like a million freaking things. You know what I mean?
And someone else, right? Like, just say, let's use this as an example. Like, just say you're paying me to use your cables, right? To promote your cables or something. I can link to these in my video, right? Yeah, I mean, you can always do that, but you can link to YouTube so someone can stay on the same platform. It's more comfortable and everything like that, which is nice. I was actually talking to someone recently about this past weekend, and it's like this what do they call it? I think social media shopping or something like that. It was like e-commerce, but through social media. Right. I don't use TikTok. I never really got into it. It's not really a reason. It's not like a conspiracy thing, but maybe it is. Who knows?
I tried it. I did a couple of them, but it's just like another. Oh my god, another platform, dude.
But apparently, there's a shop on TikTok that was like TikTok Shop or something like that, and it's not like Temu or anything like this. It's like its own shop where people are scrolling, right? It's getting the brain rot going, and then they go to one, and then they can just buy it right there. They don't have to. They don't have to go to like Amazon and open it up, right? It makes buying so easy.
Shopify set me up like so I could be on Shopify. Like it's an app. Shop is an app that you could go on, and my website's on there too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. 10 minutes to midnight saying, as soon as you list new items, you could premiere a pre-made short form with the links. It's badass, especially if the algo picks it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting. That's kind of how like. Yeah. No. Now that seeing this, I remember this for a while. I'm really glad you got this set up. This looks great, Dave. I'm gonna definitely be bugging you soon about it, but you did a great job on this. I want to do something similar, just like basically exactly this, but I need to overhaul my entire platform to do that. You know what I mean? I need to make it into a Shopify website.
My God, Mike. I mean, like I made this better than the Veteran Miner website, right? In my opinion, but like it's just the Veteran Miner website because it's WooCommerce. It broke so many. Dude, how many phone calls do we have? Day in, day out. Hey, Mike, did yours break this week too? Like, yeah. Like,
I haven't updated mine in probably about 2 years because something will break something.
And then like the code breaks. That's the problem. The freaking code breaks, and then you have to like reinvent the wheel all over again. I was like, I spent so much time making cables. I don't have time to be becoming a web designer 24/7. You know what I mean? Like,
100%. Yeah,
it's frustrating, but I love the WooCommerce website. There's pluses and minuses to everything, right? I use, like, if I send invoices out, I send invoices through the Veteran Miner. You know what I mean? So like, it's just I love both the platforms. Obviously, Shopify is just another way, another avenue to show what I can do. That's all.
Yeah.
Through YouTube. You know what I mean?
And can you like
pretty cool.
Can you add other products here? Like it says right here, for instance, like, well, all of them say it, but it says from GPU cables. Could you have multiple shops under this if you wanted to? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it says like, would you like to add another shop or something like that?
Because that could actually help. Like I would have loved this back in the day, right? Because I mean, we were just, from the business perspective, right? Like the thing is, you always, when you pay YouTubers to promote it, you're either giving them, the big thing for GPURisers was I didn't really pay for promotion. It was just free products, right? Like that was that still is the avenue that it went with GPURisers. It's like anytime you see it and it's being portrayed, I mean, a lot of times people just like the product, but it's a huge bonus that they liked it. But normally they would put it in a video and you'd hope that you get some sales from it and get some exposure, increase your digital footprint, get some customers to try your product, because just like you, Dave, with any high quality company, once the client uses it, they'll like it. It's just how do you get it to the client the first time? And but it would have been nice, because if other YouTubers can put your stuff in their shops, not only do they get their what's it called, commission, the affiliates, the affiliate links, there's probably some way to track that, but you could be in other YouTubers shops, you know what I mean, and they could put links for that, and then it would incentivize influencers to put it in their stores.
Yeah, because you know what I mean? You could tag like URLs now or something like that, from my understanding.
Yeah,
I never knew that. I never knew that was a thing.
Because it would have been helpful, especially back in the day. You know what I mean? Like for instance, Panda, right? Like that's the best example. It'd be nice if he had like a shop on his YouTube channel, that instead of him having like in the comments down below, or I think he has a website too that does it. It says all of his trusted vendor lists and stuff. But it would be sick if he just had a store that like had your cables for this, or my risers for that, or like, the Nerd Gears PDUs for this. You know what I mean? Like almost like this is what I use in my farm. You know what I mean? Where people could go and just find it real quick. It's pretty cool. I like it. Maybe they already do that. I don't know, but
it worked out really well though. And after it populated, I was like, that's freaking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice, Dave. It looks great. Well, you got to add your new...
yeah, I have no...
Put your old Titan cards on here.
Yeah.
Cable.
I haven't had any time. But it's pretty cool, though. Like...
You got gift cards here, too. I like that.
Yeah, the gift card's pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, this looks great, Dave. I like it. Can you... Now, I know I'm just asking these questions, but like... Oh, look at that. I've been a member for 1 year, 4 months, 29 days.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm going to cancel my membership right now. Like, oh, I didn't know I was paying for this cancel.
Thanks, Dave.
Could you have like your perks? Because that was one thing, right? Like I know I have the membership thing on, but I don't have any perks for people. I just didn't set it up. But like, could you connect a perk with your store on here? So like if you're, I don't know what level.
You're getting into this. I don't know. I don't have any answers.
You should look into that, because that'd be pretty cool, right? Like, if someone subscribes for like $3 a month or something, they get, 20% off, the store. I don't know. I'm just thinking, hey, it's a business show, right? That's what we're talking about. But
yeah, I mean, the marketing is key, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
So that's
I'm
pretty cool.
I'm gonna copy you, Dave. I'm gonna switch to a Shopify. Oh, look at this, Dave.
That's I love you, Mike.
Yeah. That's whenever you call me, Dave, that's what comes up.
That's it. He's gonna save that, download that, Mike.
Yeah. But no, that's that'll be that's pretty cool. I think there's a lot of avenues to go. I wish I would have done that sooner. I mean, I still, the GPURisers site still, I mean, it's not like there's no security updates or anything. It's just I always have to be very careful when doing anything, but it just doesn't integrate with anything.
Let's just like let chat know that when we're talking about we haven't updated our websites, we update the securities. It's like when they update the backgrounds and stuff like that, that's what breaks our websites. So we don't update that because it works. That's what we're talking about. All the security things are automatically updated on the websites. But it's the stupid what do they call it? Not shaders, like the background.
Like the themes and stuff?
Yeah, the themes. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, we don't update the themes because there's no need to.
Yeah, it's like this plugin is great unless you update it, and then it's going to interact weird with the theme. Yeah, it's just don't even get me started on the animated logo in the top left. That was
just
awful.
a nightmare, dude.
Oh, look at this all live stream. You can tell it definitely come out. I see. I haven't looked at that one in a while, but yeah, we just don't. We don't really touch them. You know what I mean? It's just
don't touch it.
Anytime you do it, you think something's gonna just explode.
Yeah, you guys could click on and pay. That's fine, but we don't touch the back end.
Yeah, I wish I could get these. On Shopify. I wish there was an easy way to do it, but there's not.
Okay, we could talk offline. I did a import.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, dude. So like, we'll talk about it. I can show you.
Yeah, no. Because if there's a simple way to do it, then that's great. I just
it's not simple.
Okay. Well, I'll just let you do it, Dave. Here, I'm giving you my login to the website.
No, please. It's not simple, but there was we were able to import your stuff in there.
Okay.
Right, because I have like 1 billion SKU numbers just for one like cable, right?
Yeah.
Like, when I did the Shopify website, Mike, I have like one cable is only like four colors available on the Veteran Miner. Now you have like 12 or 15 colors available for one cable on the Shopify website.
Okay, that's nice.
So I had to add all of that on top of
Yeah, because you have a lot of like what are they called, variables or whatever?
Yeah, the variables. Yeah,
that's why I pulled this one up. Is like this is the only one that I have where it's like the different millimeter size. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then sometimes it imports the info too.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I need to do it. I want to build it and then just transfer over everything. You know what I mean? And just overnight, kind of have maintenance for like an hour and transfer it.
Well, I would just like keep everything for at least 30 to 90 days to make sure that everything takes and it's like it takes time. Like it was so weird, like because of like analytics and stuff like that. It just doesn't just transfer over like that.
Yeah, that's a huge thing too. That's what sucks is like it's I think I started GPURisers like 4 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
The analytics, the customer list, the everything. You know what I mean? It's like all there. So, but that's the thing is that you just have like this fallacy that WooCommerce is going to integrate someday with YouTube. Like, do you not just take that next step because of all this, or do you do it now, or do you do it a year from now and you have another year of all this shit that you gotta
I think there's too much involved and there's too many variables with WooCommerce to be able to integrate.
Yeah,
with YouTube. That's my opinion.
But what I could do is kind of like what a little bit like what you did, right? Where maybe I'll just make another website just for Shopify. You know what I mean? That's used just for socials and stuff, and just leave this the way it is. But then you have two platforms that have to go to shipping platforms and go to this and go to this payment processor for that. It's just
we use a lot of the same stuff, and everything when it comes to the shipping platform, everything is just integratable, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, because integrations have been. I don't even want to get into that with Terra.
We pay for it, Mike. We pay for integrations, and it's a lot of freaking money. You know what I mean?
Well, then I'm not going to do it then. I do the free version of plugins, and that's probably why I have so many issues. But no,
I mean, we'll talk more about it. I pay for the versions on WooCommerce, and it didn't help either. Remember, I was telling you, I was like, dude, I pay for this. Yeah, and I'm like, what the hell's going on?
But we've been running for about an hour and a half. I am getting exhausted. But I think, is there anything else, Dave? Do you got anything else? I feel like today we truly did wing it. So I know it's probably
this is good
to everyone watching, but
I think they're happy.
Yeah, we'll do. Actually, I've been going through a bunch of, we'll call them treasures. I've been going through a bunch of treasures that's next to my desk. So I'll do you're hosting next week.
I am.
Okay, well, maybe the week after giveaway. There's some stuff there's just a bunch of stuff that I have that's not really like, it's not that it's worthless, right? It's just
you doing a giveaway?
Yeah, I'll do. What do I got over here? I got some stuff. I got some like mining motherboards and stuff like that. I know people in the chat can use. So I'm not gonna.
Mining isn't dead, Mike. So
yeah, I'm not gonna like advertise it or anything, just for everyone that watches us regularly. But but yeah, we'll do it.
Now giveaway. You guys know watching.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, no, I know you guys could use it, and it's by the time it's just a lot to listen. I'd rather go to people that watch us. So
yeah, we're not even going to put it in the title anymore.
Yeah,
we'll just do like the OGs that watch us. We're just going to be like, actually, you have this thing on oh, okay. No, I was seeing something like
I didn't even talk
screen.
about the Terra one. Okay, I gotta talk about it.
What would happen?
We have a giveaway on Twitter. Let me just pull it up real quick.
Oh, just tell everybody I won. That's it.
Yeah, what is this?
You guys lost. It's mine. I won.
I'm logged in. Okay, this is gonna be easy. Let me pull it up.
Don't dox yourself.
I've probably done that a million times. I don't care. It's, so if anyone has not signed up for it, I highly suggest doing it. This is our first time doing a large giveaway. So we're learning a lot from this. We'll put it that way. Retro Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you. Congrats to Beats in advance. Yeah. It's can you imagine if it was
oh my
just
goodness,
like me that won or something? That would but did I enter? No, I didn't enter it. I don't think we're allowed to enter it. I don't know.
I'm not gonna enter it.
There are a lot of entries for it. It's free to enter, so everyone definitely sign up for it. It's definitely worth it. Bigger?
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see here. What do we got here? What are the options for these points here? Go through them.
We have, what is it? Watching a video, joining the Discord, getting Terra updates, which is that's like a mailing list, email list, nothing fancy. It's not like we're going to be spamming your email, but it's just to get like some data on like how many people are interested in this field. But we're not going to use it for like spam. Then we have learn more about ASIC hosting, shopping for your next ASIC, kind of just, and then following all of our socials, right? You got Frank there, Hawk, Mining Kiing, me, and Terra. So what's nice about this is
that's cool.
It doesn't cost anything to win, right? Like a lot of these Gleam giveaways, you'll see like 5 points for this, 1 point for this, 1 point for this, and then then you'll have an option that's like 1,000 points for buying a product, and then you'll have another thing that says like 5,000 points by completing all the steps. So then you'll have like 6,000 points that you have to buy something to enter, but then all the free entries are like a total of 10 entries. You know what I mean? So like you're definitely not winning. I mean, it's always a chance, right? It's like a lottery ticket.
Show this GPU, is Mike.
Huh?
Show the GPU real quick. I know I had you blow it up, but it's just whoever's just.
But yeah, what we wanted to do with this one is we didn't want it to cost any, like there's nothing to, like it's not pay to win, you know what I mean, like and stuff like that. So this is kind of an experiment. We're seeing how it does. It is an expensive giveaway for us, a 4090. It is pretty much $2,000. But we will be doing these more often than not. We'll probably be fine-tuning them a little bit. We'll have some just for Terra clients and stuff like that. And so, it's we just wanted something to kind of give back. So we're excited about this one. A lot of people have been interested in it. And I guess why not? It's a free 4090, right? Who wouldn't be interested? Mass Boost, I can't do Gleam giveaways. Why not? Is it the socials?
I don't think he has socials.
Yeah. That's the thing is like you have to have ways to enter, right? Like you and how else do you track someone that entered and how many entries they have? Like there's Discord, you know what I mean? That's an option, and stuff like that. Every time I sign into Gleam, I have to sign into one of my social media accounts to prove I'm not a robot. Unfortunately, I have none. Yeah, that's super annoying. I agree. Just
get one, at least Mass Boost.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't just have an email one, because I see a lot of those too. If I have excuse me. What I do now is I sign in through Apple. That's like what I do instead of any other social. It's like the easiest thing. It makes an account for you.
Oh, do that, Mass Boost.
I don't know if Gleam does.
I have
no idea.
Oh,
that might be a problem. So I don't know. but yeah, no mass boost. I know is that's super annoying. I've seen some things that are like that too. But Gleam, for a company's perspective on this, we get a lot more analytics. We see where our reach is. You know what I mean? And I know this is kind of like a business stream, but we sway into HVAC stuff occasionally. But
everything.
Yeah. It's
oh, that's right.
It's not just like analytics, like, okay, who, these are all these email addresses or accounts that we can like spam stuff to. It's like it's seeing where we are like putting money, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Google Ads, whether it's the geolocations of all this stuff, seeing what we're kind of touching and where we're not. And so it kind of helps with that and stuff like that. And Gleam gives a really good insight to that. You know what I mean? And also it helps with like I don't think it's fraud, but like multi-account stuff. Definitely helps a lot with that, because you'll see some people that like retweet this on Twitter, and I've looked at it, and you look at their profile and it's like clearly a fake profile, and like just every 10 minutes they're retweeting some giveaway. You know what I mean? And Gleam helps with that. They have like tools on the back end that like cipher all that stuff out. Of course some stuff gets through, right? But I think we're doing a live stream on November 1st to do the giveaway. So
nice.
We are going to be watching out for that. You know what I mean? Like whoever gets the card is going to be like, it might be someone that's not in the crypto field or AI. It might be a kid that's just into gaming and stumbled upon it, and good for him. You know what I mean? But whoever wins it, it has to be like a legitimate thing. You know what I mean? If the account was made the day that this giveaway was made, then if it's real, that's different. You know what I mean? But long story short, short story long, we will be going through it. But yeah, they used to do email, just not anymore. Golden, thanks for all the risers you gave away during. Oh yeah, of course, man. That was fun. Those ETH days were fun. That was like a crazy 2 years. I think 2020, like 2019, like towards the tail end of it, to like 2022 was just like, that was a riot. Those 2 years felt like maybe back then it felt just I don't know. Like now it seems like it was like a month long. You know what I mean? But during it was so much fun. But yeah, it's Mass Boost hates apples or hates Apple. Yeah, I don't know why. Apple's great for my phone. Honestly, the phone and the laptop, like I love. I'm Apple, but my desktop computer never. I won't do it. But yeah, it's I destroy apples. But yeah, I mean that's the giveaway. So if you haven't entered, you got 14 more days. Also, this is kind of a long giveaway. Like maybe we'll do a shorter one next time or so. I don't know. Like I said, this is the first one that we're kind of doing, so we'll learn. But we will have more fine-tuned ones. You know what I mean? Like fine-tuned ones where it's Terra clients, or we might do ones where it's just like just Discord members, or maybe we can figure out a way where it's just subscribers. I know there's a weird thing with YouTube and subscribers with Gleam, so I don't know. We're figuring it out, but it will be fun. So we will be live on November 1st doing that. And what day is that of the week? It's a Friday. Okay, so nice. We'll be doing that, and it'll be fun. So that's that, Dave.
That's it.
But I think that's everything. It's we've been going for a little over an hour and a half, but I know today was kind of all over the place, guys. But that doesn't mean we're not going to go live, and we're not going to talk about conspiracy theories and bananas. So we're going to keep doing it.
That's it.
But well, that's everything, Dave. You wanna close it up, Dave?
Well, I appreciate you guys watching us. I was just thinking about. I think we've been doing over this over a year now, huh, Mike?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see if we could do some kind of giveaway and stuff like that. You guys can tolerate us, because without you guys we would be talking ourselves, right? So yeah, it's been just progressively getting better and better, even when it's been slow and everything else. And we do appreciate you guys. So we'll have the live show on my channel next week. That's all I got for you guys, and we'll see you in the same time next week.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you guys next week. Take it easy.
Later, guys.